Why I can't see this? My gosh. Okay. So what is length? What do you think? What is
Um,
length?
it's kilometers, centimeters, millimeters, etc.
Yes, these are the units to measure length. But what is length?
It's like a height of something or like a distance between two things.
Exactly. So length is nothing but distance. Distance between any two points, between any two place. For example, distance between your home and school. That's length, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the distance between any two any two place, any two points, like this rabbit, how long is what is the height of this rabbit. So from this is one end, this is another end, right? And the distance
Mm-hmm.
between these two end is length, right? Similarly, this giraffe, how tall is this giraffe? So the length between these two point, I mean the distance between these two point is nothing but length, right?
Yes.
So basically we can compare length by using word taller and shorter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So which animal is taller here
Giraffe.
and which one is shorter?
The rabbit.
Exactly. So that's how we compare. So this is a real life example, but sometimes they would give us 6 kilometer, 1 meter, and comparing that. So first, we are just taking a simple examples here. Also, which pencil is longer,
Um,
upper one or
um, upper one.
yes? So the longer means what? Its length is more than the this pencil, right?
Yeah.
We can measure the length using cubes also, like there is one cube. So if you place it next to the object, because we know if this cube length is 1 centimeter, then this pen is how long? What is the length of this 4
4
centimeter?
kilometers.
Yeah, exactly. So this is simple, right? So basically, there is a question. Read it.
And Jamie says she can use her hand instead of the cubes to measure the length of this toy train. Is Jamie correct?
What do
Explain
you
why.
think? Is she
Um,
is she correct?
um, maybe.
We can use, but let's suppose she measured the toys and she said to her friend that it was three hand span, okay? But
Mm-hmm.
if and her friend wants the same length toy, and if she goes to a shopkeeper and she asks that I want a train toy which should be three hand span long, the
Mm-hmm.
shopkeeper hand span would be different, right, than the
Yes.
Jamie's and his friends. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why the hand span does not give us accurate value. That's why we need units. Why do we need units? Why we need centimeters, meters? In ancient time, people used to use they used to like measure things using hand span, using their feet, right? Because there were no units like we have meter scale now. But
Yeah.
at that time there was no unit. So if let's suppose you want to stitch your cloth and you went to the tailor, and you if with like you measure it with your hand span in ancient time, if you measure it in like using your hand span, that you want your shirt to be this much long, okay? Now
Mm-hmm.
the tailor hand span would be different, right?
Yes.
So that was the problem. So to like have the solution of this problem, we need um, units. Now this was the this problem was overcome by these units like meters, centimeter. How? Because
Mhm.
see, let's what we did is these, we fixed a length and we said that this is 1 meter, and this would be one, this much is 1 meter. If you go anywhere in the world, that is fixed, right? So even if a kid is saying 1 meter or an adult is saying 1 meter, it's same for everybody. It does not change place to place, person to person, like hand span and feet changes, right?
Mhm.
Now let's look at meters and centimeters. So we just talked about that length is a distance. Distance, it could be height, it could be how wide something is, it could be how deep something is, right?
Mhm.
So meters and centimeters are used to measure the length. There are other units also we'll talk about, like kilometer, miles, right?
Millimeters.
Millimeters, very good. So we'll talk about that as well. So these are used to measure the length, to measure the height of some of object or of beings, of human being, like we measure our height. So a centimeter is, you can understand, like if you want to measure the length of the hand span, you would use centimeter. Okay.
Mhm.
Why? Because it is used to measure short lengths and short height. Hand span length is not that much. But if you want to measure the height of a child, then you would use meter. Meters, why? Because it is used to measure longer lengths and height. So centimeter is used for shorter length and meters is used for longer length and height. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. So can you tell me out of these, which one would you use for to measure the table length?
Um.
Me-
Centimeters.
Good. The distance from your this to this.
Centimeters.
Good. This,
Meters.
very good. So that's why we need like sorry. So it says, read this example.
Um. Measure the length of this classroom using a meter stick.
Hmm.
I can't measure the length of the classroom because my meter stick isn't long enough.
Hmm. So explain to Amir how he could measure the length of his classroom. He have a meter stick. Meter stick means which is 1 meter long. Okay, this is a
Mm-hmm.
stick which he have, which is 1 meter long. But he is saying the meter stick is not long enough. How can I measure the length of my classroom? So can you explain how he can use his 1 meter long stick to measure the length of this classroom from here to here?
She can put the meter stick in the end of in the end of the classroom, like on
Hmm.
the wall,
Yeah.
and um, whenever he like reaches the end of the meter stick, and if it's not enough to reach the end, he measures it where it uh,
Uh,
finished, and then he pulls
hmm.
he
Uh,
puts the meter stick on the or
like
on the last when he
yeah,
measures.
he would make us. He if he first put the meter stick like this, he would make a mark over there. Again, he would use the same stick, right?
Yeah.
Let's suppose this is three times he is using his meter stick. So that means it would be 3 meter long, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. So now you have to compare these length using the words longer than and shorter than. So basically, 1 meter is okay. Yeah, just 1 minute. Let me check if. No, neither this one. Okay, let me go back there. Hmm. Before this, let me tell you one thing. First, we have millimeter, then we have centimeter, then we have meter, and then we have kilometer. Okay, there are other units as well, but we need to mainly focus on this. From did you learn other units too at school other than millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer?
No.
Okay, so when you do millimeter to centimeter, let me explain it like this. Suppose this much is 1 meter long.
Mhm.
Okay, now what you do is you break it into, you divide this 1 meter into 100 equal parts. Okay, suppose I cannot divide it into 100, but suppose you divide this 1 meter long stick into 100 small equal parts. So one of this part, this much is 1 centimeter. So this
Mhm.
is, that means if you do, if you joined 100 centimeter small parts, that would give you 1 meter, right?
Mhm.
So basically 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Similarly, okay, I think now you can compare. So if there are 2 meters, how many centimeters would be there in 2 meters?
Uh, 200.
200. Very good. How many centimeters would be there in 15 meter?
1500.
Very good. Exactly. If I ask you, let's suppose you have 2000 meter, how many, not meter, centimeter, how many meters are there in 2000 centimeter?
20.
Very good. Now you can do it. Compare which one is longer, 18 centimeter or 60 centimeter.
60.
Exactly. Then,
Equivalent.
yes. Very good. Next.
Uh, Longer than.
Yes.
Uh, Shorter than.
50 centimeter is, yes, because in 50 centimeter how many I mean 50 meter is having how many centimeters?
Um, 5000.
Very good, 5000 centimeter. Perfect. Yeah, try this, read the question.
Um, Practice time. A red pencil is twice long as a blue pencil.
Hmm.
Using this, complete the statement using longer than or shorter than or equal to. Red, three red pencils are
Write it
equivalent
by
to.
yourself.
Okay.
See. Hmm. Very good. Correct. Uh, so you are saying 8 blue pencils are more than 4 red.
No, I'm still writing. I accidentally hit it.
Hmm? What did you? I didn't get what you wrote here.
Um,
Are you sure? See, 4 red pencils. Okay, if one red pencil is equivalent to, exactly, it's equal, right? One red is equal to 2 blue, so 4 would be 4 times 2 8, right? Okay, very good, that's correct. Others are correct. Hmm. Please read this question and try it.
mhm. There are three toy trains and a baby's cart. The red train is 30 to 42 centimeters long. The yellow train is 2 centimeters shorter than the red train. The blue train is 15 centimeters longer than the yellow train. Um, uh,
Okay, very good. So what is your answer?
40.
55 you wrote.
Yeah. No, because I first 42 minus 2, 40, 40 yellow. Then I did plus 15 to make it blue.
Hmm. Okay, that's great. So you got right your final answer 55, right? Centimeter
Yeah.
or meter?
Centimeter.
Yes. So always like remember it. You have to put your the units.
Mhm.
Hmm. So I, I'm just gonna make a number line that you can make, which would really help you. Let's suppose this is a number line. This is meter. No, let's millimeter. Then we have centimeter. Okay,
Meters,
meters and
kilometer,
kilometers. You can
nanometers,
yeah. So when you are going, always remember these two rules: BSM and SBD. Okay, B is for bigger. BSM means bigger to smaller. Bigger
okay?
to smaller, we multiply.
Mhm.
M for multiply. B is for bigger, S is for smaller, M is for multiplication. SBD is smaller, S is for smaller, to bigger we divide.
Okay.
D is for division. Okay. If you
Okay.
remember this rule, you can do like, let me give you an example. Because we know in 1 centimeter there are 100, I mean in 1 meter there are 100 centimeter, right?
Mhm.
Now let's suppose which one is bigger, meter or centimeter?
Meter.
Meter. So if you want to convert, let's suppose question is asking how many centimeters are there in 12 meter. So the answer would be
Um,
because you are going bigger to smaller. So BSM you need to multiply. Multiply with what? With 100. So 12 times 100 would be 1200 centimeter,
100.
right?
Yeah.
So whenever we are converting bigger unit into smaller, we multiply. Now let's see the opposite case. It says convert 1900 centimeter into meters. So centimeter is a smaller, right?
19.
Yeah, 19, because centimeter is smaller, smaller to bigger, we divide. So SBD rule you would apply. With which number would you divide? You have to check
100.
this. 100, exactly. So, see, whenever we are going in this direction, we are going smaller to bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm correct. Smaller to bigger, right? In this direction. So, what we would do, we would divide, right?
Yeah.
When we are going this way, bigger to smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would multiply. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, here you would multiply with 100 meter and centimeter. Meter and kilometer you would multiply or divide with 1000. Millimeter and centimeter is 10. Okay. So, you write this BSM and SBD rule. Also, make this diagram. This number line. Okay. And when you are done, let me know. I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm. Then,
Okay. Did you write the rules also, BSM and SBD?
um, yeah.
Okay, very good. Um, Now let's see one more unit which is called miles. So basically, millimeter is very smaller units. For example, this is my pen. I want to know how long is the tip of this pen. Okay. Or
Mm-hmm.
the thickness of this pen tip, not pen. For that I would use millimeter. The thickness
Yeah.
of my paper or something which is very tiny, so it is used for very tiny length. Okay. Then we use centimeter to measure the length of your finger, or this is also used for small length, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then meter is like used for to measure the length of your cloth, right?
Yeah.
And then comes the kilometer. If you want to measure how far is your school from your home, or the distance between two cities, like on the signboard, if you go travel you went on a road trip, you would see it says 4 kilometer from here, or 14 kilometer, or sometimes miles, like 50 miles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so kilometer and miles, these are used for bigger length. These are bigger units. They are used for to find the distance between two cities, two place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So basically 1 meter is 100 centimeter, and
Yeah.
1 centimeter is 10 millimeter, and 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So please note it down, these things, they are very important.
Okay.
Hmm.
Done.
Okay, great. So using this, if I want to find how many, can you convert 5 centimeter into millimeters?
Um, yeah.
Hmm.
50.
Very good, 50. Why? Because 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. So you are going from smaller unit to uh, from bigger unit to smaller, right? So you would
Yeah.
use BSM, you would multiply. So you multiply 5 with 10 and that's how you got 50, right?
Yeah.
Great. Tell me, if you have 120 millimeter, convert it into centimeter.
520. 12.
Very good. Here you use SBD rule because we are going from smaller to bigger. So we divide it because we know in 1 centimeter there are 10 millimeter. That's why we would divide 120 with 10 and that's how you got 12, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Now tell me how many kilometers are there in how many meters are there in 15 kilometer?
Um, s- um, mm,
Meters.
115,000.
Very good, 15,000 because 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter and you are going from bigger to smaller, so you would multiply 15 times 1000 is 15,000 meters. Very good. Now convert 30,000 meter into kilometer. 30,000,
13,000.
30,000.
Oh, uh, 300,000 meters. 30 kilometers.
Sorry?
30
Very
kilometers.
good. 30 kilometer because we use SBD. We divided 30,000 with 1000 and we got 30, right? Did
Hmm?
you note these things down, like this 1 kilo, this which is written at the top?
Yeah, I already knew that before.
Okay, okay. So basically now let's talk about miles also.
Okay.
5 miles is approximately equal to 8 kilometer. Like um, basically, um approximately means it's not exact value. So equal to, for equal to we put this sign, okay? But for approximately we put this sign, okay? Whenever the sign is like this means this is approximate value, like this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we can write 5 miles approximately equal to 8 kilometer. So if you have to convert, we can use our times table knowledge to convert between miles and kilometer, right? If 5 miles is 8 kilometer, 10 miles would be 16 kilometer, right?
Yeah.
um, from here, if let's suppose, I'm right, 5 miles is equals to 8 kilometer, sorry, 5 miles is equals to 8 kilometer, so 1 mile would be 8 divided by 5 kilometer, right?
Um, it was by 5 kilometers.
Yeah, did you get how I wrote this? Because 5 miles is equals to 8 kilometers. So in 1 mile, how many kilometers would be there? So I would just divide 5 with it with 5, right? That
Uh-huh.
means, sorry,
What?
did you say something?
No.
Okay, okay. So 1 mile is equals to 8 divided by 5 would be 1.6. Let me show you how I divide it. I put 5 there, 8 inside. We always keep denominator outside. 5 times 1 is 5 because 5 is the only smaller number in 5 times table than 8, right?
Yeah.
Then 8 minus 5 is 3. Then you
Mm-hmm.
would put a decimal because whenever the number becomes smaller than the number we are dividing it, we put a decimal, right?
Yeah.
Then with the help of this decimal I can get a 0 there. We have 30 now. In 5 times table 30 is there, right?
Yeah.
5 times 6 is 30. Then we got 0 remainder. So answer is 1.6. So that means, let me erase it. That means 1 mile is 1.6 kilometer, right?
Yeah.
So you can write this thing, 1 mile is equals to 1.6 kilometer. Yeah. Or you can write this also, 5 miles. First write 5 miles is equals to 8 kilometer. Then write this thing. Or approximately, I mean you should put it like this. This is also approximately.
Done.
Okay. Now we know 1 mile is 1.6 kilometer and all. Uh, so if we want to convert 40 miles into kilometer, what I would do is I would multiply with 8 both side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 40 times 8 is
40 times 8. Um, 420.
I think 320, right?
Yeah, 320. That's what I said.
Oh, I sorry, I heard it 420. So this is 320 and 8 times 8 would be
Uh, 8 times 8 is 64.
very good, 64. That means in 40 miles how many kilometers are there? 64 kilometer, right?
Yeah.
Or you can simply, rather than doing this, just multiply 40 miles with 1.6 kilometer, right? Why? Because 1 mile is equal to
Equals.
1.6 kilometer, right?
Yeah.
So how many kilometers would be there in 40 miles? So just do 40 times this. Like try this one. 60 miles is equals to how many kilometers? You have to multiply it with this.
Mm-hmm. Um,
Done?
yeah.
60 times 1.6 you would do, right?
60. Um,
Hmm.
960.
Uh, Basically you would put the decimal there, right? Because
Yeah.
after one digit there is a decimal. So if you
Yeah.
put after one digit the decimal, you would get 96.
Mm-hmm.
So the answer would be 96 kilometer.
Yeah.
Then it says how far would 30 kilometers be in miles? Now you have to do it other way. It says,
Division.
yeah, in kilometer how many miles are there? So you would divide 32 with 1.6. Basically you have to divide 32 with 16, then put the decimal there. So if you divide 32 with 16, 6,
32. 16.
hmm,
2. It's 2.
yeah, it's 2. So there is this decimal. After how many digit the decimal is there? 1. So you'd put 10 there. Okay.
Yeah.
So the answer is 20.
Hmm.
So basically, the number of kilometer is the known value. Uh, again, you are using the very same rule BSM and SBD. BSM, what is the full form of BSM?
BSM. Um, big, 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 small.
Yeah.
Um,
What is the full form of BSM?
biggest.
Bigger to smaller, multiply.
Mhm.
B is for bigger.
B's bigger.
Yeah, tell me BSM is.
Smallest.
Did you write it?
Multiply. Yes, I did.
So please tell me. Check check in your notebook.
Um, bigger to smallest multiply.
Yes, bigger to smaller, multiply. That means when we convert a number from bigger unit to smaller, we multiply. SBD is full form of SBD is.
Smaller to bigger division.
Very good. That's it. Now let's see some more question. Okay. So what is length? Length is when we talk about how
Um,
far something is from end to end, or the distance between 2 points, right?
yeah.
Like distance between these 2 points is the length of this carrot, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. So what is the length of the carrot in centimeters?
Um, 8.5.
Very good, 8.5. uh, okay, so but you have to write it in centimeter as well as millimeter.
8.50.
Basically 8.5 means what? 8 is centimeter, right? And 5 is
And
millimeter. How? Because we know in 1 centimeter there are 10
there is
millimeters.
10 millimeters.
Yeah. So 8 is centimeter and 5 is millimeter. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
805.
yeah. Then, okay, let's suppose it asks you to find how many, like this is 8.5 centimeter, right? As you
Yeah.
said, if it asks you to what is the length of this carrot in meters.
Um, in meters.
Hmm.
8 meters. 5 centimeters.
No, because meter, like 1 meter is not 10 centimeter. This would be the case if one
And
meter would, it is 100 centimeter, right?
50.
So you would multiply it with 100, right? Not,
83.
I mean, not multiply, you would divide it, right? Why? Because you are going from smaller to bigger. Centimeter is smaller, meter is bigger. So you are converting smaller into bigger. So we divide for that.
Okay.
So 8.5 divided by 100. Whenever we divide a number, do you know how to do this?
Yeah, we just move the decimal point
Yes, we move the decimal point towards left or
according to
right.
the zeros.
Exactly, exactly. Would you move it towards right or towards left?
Left.
Very good. So tell me the answer then.
Um, um, is, uh, two places, right? For two, zero, zero.
Very good. Yeah.
0.085.
Very good. 0.085
Because
meters.
when we're doing division, we want to make the number smaller, not bigger. When we times, we go on the right.
Very good. Absolutely. Because when we are dividing, the number should decrease, right? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, absolutely correct. That's great. That's how we understand things. Okay, we are not talking about these things. Um, can you tell me what is the difference in length between the pen and the pencil?
Okay. So, here, um, one, two, three, four, 7.5.
Oh, two, three, four. Why
Okay.
7.5? This is
Oh,
point
my
0.5.
bad, my bad, my bad.
Hmm.
My bad. Eight, eight.
Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6 is this much, right? This is 6
Oh, then
centimeter. Yeah, this is 7 centimeter. Good. And the pencil is
pencil. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7,
okay.
7
Yeah, 7. So this is also 7 centimeter. So what is the difference between their length?
at 0, not me.
0. That means they are of same length, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, that's not what we are. Okay, let's move to next one. Hmm. Uh, okay. So basically, let me tell you these. Let's do these kind of questions.
Okay.
Uh, hmm. So when we are solving the major measurement problem, we need to make sure the units are same. Like they it say there are two types of cubes, yellow and blue. Yellow cubes are 20 millimeter tall and blue are 3 centimeter tall. So units are not same, right? One is millimeter,
Yeah.
the yellow is centimeter. So whenever there is a question, we need to make sure the units are same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the yellow tower height is given 3 centimeter, blue is given 20
20,
millimeter, right?
1 centimeter. Uh,
Uh,
1 centimeter difference.
okay, yeah, exactly, 1 centimeter difference. Perfect, very good. That's correct. Because 1
Uh,
centimeter have 10 millimeter, right?
yeah.
Okay, very good. Um, Also, tell me this one.
A bamboo plant was 3 meters 17 centimeters tall. Then it grew by another 64 centimeters. How tall is the bamboo plant now? Okay, 7 plus 64, 4, 13, 1 meter. So plus 9 point
Very good. You got it correct already.
0, um, 4,
I wasn't expecting you would
um,
do it that correct.
um, 13. Okay, done.
Very good. That's great. So you got 4.34, or you can say 4 meter and 34 centimeter, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me share my whiteboard. I want to show you something. Share, continue. Okay, so we are on whiteboard
Can we
now.
have a test?
Yes, we will have a test, quick test, but before that, I wanna tell you something because I'll give this kind of question also. Let's suppose I say that 5 meter and 60 centimeter, okay, and you have to convert it into centimeters. So how would you convert it? Because this 60 is already in centimeters, right? So you don't
Yeah.
need to do anything here. But you need to convert 5 meter into centimeters. And 5 meter means
560.
500, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
560.
exactly. So that's how you have to do. Similarly, let's suppose I give you this kind of question. uh, 2 kilometer and 2 kilometer and 5 centimeter, not centimeter, let's suppose meter. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's meter, suppose. Or so basically if you have to convert that uh, into
2500.
meter, exactly 2000 and not 500, you have to convert into 5 meter. 5 is already in meter, right?
Oh,
So you
yeah.
just, this would be 2000 and 2000 plus 5 is 2005, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Also, if there is this kind of question like you have 2 kilometer and 2 kilometer uh, and no, not this one. I want to ask, yeah, for example 1356 meters, okay. The question is saying it you to convert it into kilometers and meters. So because we know it's 1000, yeah, so one would no, actually, yeah, 1 kilometer and 356 meters. Very good. Because in 1000 there are three digits, right? So these three would be in meters and the first one would be kilometer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, exactly. Similarly, but if let's suppose the question is like this, if it says 12, um, like 100, suppose 100 and let me ask you another, yeah, this is fine. 120 centimeter, and it is asking you to convert it into meter and centimeter. Yeah, exactly, very good. So 1 meter and 20 centimeter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can give you some questions. um,
Finally.
yeah, so I'll be writing just question. Let me put the heading and everything because I would be sharing the screenshot on the group.
To my parents.
Yeah, also there is our like other teacher, uh, we have to give update to her, okay. So first one is 15 kilometer is equals
1500.
meter, okay.
Okay. Um, is this 92?
Yeah, that's 92.
Uh, okay. Uh,
Okay, just think, sorry, uh, mm, just give me a minute.
okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
Meter to millimeter. This is a bit tricky one. I didn't thought you
Okay,
that.
it's not that tricky. What do we go for?
Okay, now you have to compare.
Okay,
Compare.
easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy. Okay. That's I want. I want you for you to make each and every topic easy.
Okay,
Yeah, put the sign.
okay, one moment. 20 millimeter, 2 centimeters.
Very good. Very good.
Oops.
Hmm. Okay. Are you
Done.
sure about this? I mean, is there? Can you check your answer again for this one?
Okay, search for how to do. And kidnapped.
Um, no. Actually, okay. Let me do one thing. Let me change the question a bit. Let's suppose there it's centimeter,
Okay,
because I didn't teach you this, so and we don't have time, so that I can't. Yeah. Now please do this again. Fourth one.
okay. E- Okay,
Okay. I think. Hmm. Would you divide meter to
I'm just kidding.
so what is your answer? 42 meter into centimeter.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And
So, so this is your answer.
yeah,
Are you done?
yeah,
Are you sure about fourth? How many centimeters are there in 1 meter?
100.
So what would you do here in fourth?
That
You would multiply it with.
100.
So if you multiply 42 with 100, what would you get?
420.
What?
420.
42 times 100. 4200, isn't it?
And
Right? Hmm. So, okay. So there were one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically, I'm giving you 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let me take. Do you have any question so far? We would do
Mhm.
some more practice, okay? We need more
Okay.
practice on it because we haven't done a lot of questions. So, any question?
No.
Okay, then see you in next class. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.